Welcome to Drum Addicts on Andertons TV, and I'm with a good friend of mine, Josh Coombes.
Very good friend, he's back.
Thank you for coming in. He says he's back because he used to work for us. So
I did.
When he's not touring Europe, which is where we've dragged him from, he's going to come and play some drums for us today. Let's tell people more about you. Obviously worked here, best job in the world.
Absolutely, best job in the world. Yeah, I've worked here for 2 years. I've always been playing in bands since I was 14, as you know. And yeah, my band Tigress, we've been touring pretty extensively this year, about 20 countries since April.
Got deported from all of them?
Every single one, just without, no. And yeah, it's been a roller coaster ride, but it's been amazing. Life experiences, love it.
Now, Josh hits fairly hard, as you will see. So there are people that help you along the way, shall we say sticks, because you chew through lots of them.
I do. So, Veta drumsticks. The best.
That's special thanks to Tom.
Yeah, special thanks to Tom. Veta 1A. I like a little bit of the extra length.
Always handy.
Mate,
always handy.
You know. Anyway, and
is that because you got little T-Rex arms?
I do have T-Rex arms.
It's just like
yeah, and yeah, 1A is kind of in between 5A and a 5B. I feel so it's pretty perfect.
Let's tell people, because all brands of sticks are going to be fairly relevant. They're a natural piece of wood. How often do you break sticks? Quite a lot is the answer, but go on.
It really depends. Sometimes I'll go through like...
If you're on tour for a month, how many sticks?
How many pairs or individual sticks?
How many pairs?
How many pairs? 13, 14, maybe 15.
Yeah, so every other show maybe two
yeah,
pairs
or they're okay and they disappear into the crowd. Then you lose a good one.
But you lose a good one.
You do lose a good one, so you've got to be careful. But
is that one you've pre-signed and then? Whoop.
No, I don't. I can't sign on a little bit.
Got a stamp, haven't you?
Well, you know, see what you do.
Anyway, so Josh plays Peisty. He destroys all of his gear, but Peisty sort of have lasted you the longest.
Really great rep.
No, but they've lasted the longest. How many?
I do. Yeah, actually, yeah. Peisty have.
On this tour, is the first tour you haven't broken any cymbals.
The first tour I've never broken cymbals, and it has been thanks to Peisty.
And
yeah.
As great as Remo are, you chew through SC dots like no one's business, especially if you're on tour with the guy from... who was the guy that you were sharing your kit with that's destroyed a head every night?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did share a snare drum on a tour once, and it looked like little meteorites had just smashed. And I didn't think he played that much harder than me. Evidently.
Evidently,
I'm a bit of a wimp.
Jabbed him in.
Yeah, it did look like that. But,
so we ship Josh gear wherever he is. So we ship all around the world. There we go.
Much appreciated.
So as well as playing drums and looking fine as always and trawling social media, you do teach and you do other things in the UK as well, don't you?
Yeah. When I'm not touring, I teach here in Surrey. And I do a bit of sessioning as well, but my main thing is obviously Tigress. Recording here and there, but yeah, no, I do teach as well.
And obviously you have played for other people like Young Guns. And
yeah, I did fill in for my friends in Young Guns. That was amazing. That was last year. So we did the Slam Dunk run and then a couple of headline slots. And yeah, that was a really good learning experience. That was my first ever arena show as well, was with those guys. And yeah, I can't thank them enough for giving us that opportunity. It was great.
So, and then it will happen with Tigress, I'm sure.
Yeah, we've just come off tour with Billy Talent, and that was in Russia and Eastern Europe, and that was incredible. One of our favourite bands, and yeah, they took us out, which was really kind of them, and had unbelievable experience.
So with all the gigs you've done this year and last year, what's been the coolest show? What makes a standout show?
When they turn up, the crowd. Yeah, when the crowd are up for it. If the crowd are up for it, you're up for it, and it just flows. It just
well, your
works.
whole band is quite active, aren't they? Very.
Yeah, Sean.
Your front lady, everyone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, she's great.
Get involved.
Yeah, and Sean looks like you give him like a little invisible trampoline. He's boinging all over the place, and yeah, you've got to put on a show, don't you? You can't just, well, for us, you can't just stand still or sit still and play. You've got to, it's a performance, so, you know, it's a rock show. People come to see a show, so give them a show. you know.
So go on, what's a standout show?
The best one this year?
Or something weird? What?
Oh. I'll give you the worst one. I'll give you the best. The worst one was when we were playing, this was years ago, we were playing a show, God knows where. The support bands left. Cheers, guys. So they didn't even bother watching us. And then we were left with one drunk guy who decided that he would strip and try and get on stage with Katie. And, well, you don't want to see what we saw. That was not great. And then the best one, I'm going to say it was, I'll tell you what, everywhere's great. Germany, Italy and Russia.
I was going to say, the video you sent me in Russia with that huge crowd, that's
yeah,
quite cool.
the crowds lose their minds in those three countries especially. Probably Germany. Germany as a whole is just an amazing place to tour. You know, the promoters look after you, the crowds are wicked, and it's just, yeah, I love it. I love it in Germany.
Any really weird things happen on stage?
There's lots of weird things. I nearly knocked Jack out, actually, in the last one, and he thought it'd be a good idea to come over and, so if you've got the drum stand, he was headbanging over my cymbal, and I kind of saw him there. I wasn't too sure what he was doing, but I'm thinking, professional, I'm going to play whatever I'm supposed to be playing. So I crash down, smash it, and the whole cymbal comes out, smashes him straight under, off the riser, just gone. And that was pretty bad. Sean's fallen into the drum kit before.
So you basically undercut him with a 20-inch pasty?
I did, Rob. Yes, I did. Yes, that was it. And yeah, so there's lots of things that happen like that, but it's all in good fun.
So you put on a very energetic show, but let's tell people what you do before your show. So you warm up, have ear protection. Sure. So even today, we played some drums, you warmed up on a pad. So
yeah,
there's a general
I try and warm up.
I've
had some injuries before though. So I used to have this like pad here in my hand. Sometimes if I didn't warm up properly, it would seize up. And if I seize up after like within the first or second song, it's like the fills are like caveman. And you're thinking ahead, you're like, oh, that's quite a complicated fill. I can't do it. So you've got like a minute to try and, you know, it's tough. It puts you in a really bad situation. And if you're not, you know, if you're not loose to the song, it just doesn't sound right. So I always try and do, you know, your singles, your doubles, your paradiddles, the real, you know, typical stuff. There's another one which I learned a couple of weeks ago. I was watching, I got it from Mike Johnston, and he plays paradiddle, but he counts the alphabet on every beat. Okay, so you'd be like A, B, C, D, E, F. It's actually a lot harder than you think. But then once you've kind of got comfortable with that, you do 2 letters out loud, 2 in your head, 2 out loud, 2 in your head. Dude.
So you get to about D and then you're buggered.
Yeah, around G, you're like, do I even know the alphabet? It's really, it's a bit trippy, but that's really good. But, you know, I do 8 with one hand, 8 with the other, then 4, 4, 2, 2. It's just about staying loose. I do push-ups as well. It's energetic, so yeah, it's pretty standard. And stretches, of course.
Some people would say move their drums, but that's just straight over.
Move my drums?
Yeah, as in put them in the place you're going to play them.
Oh, I see. Well, yeah, No, yeah, well that too, but yeah, I mean, yeah, you've got to warm up though. So I try and do a bit of everything.
But what would you say is a key bit of gear or a key tip? Ring me, obviously.
Yeah, ring you. Rob, I've kind of messed up here.
How do I do this?
Yeah, in a tip in what way? Like just playing live.
If someone's watching, what makes you? Probably your in-ears, I'm guessing.
For the live show, yeah, always play to a click. Just make sure the click is your best friend. I remember when I was about 17, in the music college I went to, I'd never played to a click. And they were like, click, 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 click. And at first I was like, what even is this? Like, why? You can't, it was just weird. It was a bit alien. But then gradually, it's so important. I naturally push. So it really brings it back and it keeps everything, especially if you're playing with backing tracks. We have backing tracks and we've got samples. So everyone's on a click, even Katie. And it just brings the whole show together. I mean, you couldn't play the backing track without a click, obviously. But for drummers, especially young drummers, start practicing to a click so soon. Like, just because if I feel like, as some of my students, if you don't play to a click after a while, they're great. But then you bring a click in, it kind of goes. So I try and get them to playing to a click, you know, fairly early on before they start going off.
Well, that's it. You don't want it to become a distraction.
All kids push as well. Everyone wants to be the fastest player, But if you can't play it slowly, you can't play it fast.
Yeah, you won't be able to speed it up.
So yeah, for me, it'd be play to a click. We do it live all the time. I've got so used to it. It's quite, when it's not there, that's kind of a dangerous point as well for me personally. If it's not there, you sometimes feel, where's my click? Where's my best mate?
You haven't got a map.
Exactly, of the song. So yeah, play to a click.
Cool. So we'll put Josh's links below. Check him out. I mean, Josh is going to bash all sorts of gear for us today. So you'll see him very energetically playing and giving you opinions. So yeah, check out Josh's links. Check out the Drum Addicts links, and we'll see you next time.
Tell me what your problem is. You're running out of reasons to resist. I get these headaches. And tell me what I want to hear. I'm falling over backwards to get clear. I get these headaches. This is what it feels like. It feels like when you're done opening up my skies and you're done tearing me apart. When you break everything inside, this is what it feels like. And give me just a taste of hope, a tiny flicker of light to get me through. I get these headaches, yeah. And cut me open just to see if there's any piece of human left in me. I get these headaches. This is what it feels like.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the Andertons drum channel. Hope you enjoyed it. But if you're a guitar player or a bass player, you play keyboards or you're into music technology, we've got other YouTube channels that you might be interested in, and I'll put links to those in the description below. Anyway, if you want to find out more about the products we showed in this video, please click up here. If you'd like to watch another video from the drum channel, please click over here. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt like this one or in lots of other colors, click down here. And finally, if you'd like to subscribe to the Andertons drum channel, please click down here. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.